She's still at Chinatown.
What do you want?
Ma'am, I spoke with Cole about your husband and went to the warehouse to inspect it. I cannot say that either he or your late husband were innocent. They both decided to steal.
How dare you? My William only wanted to protect us.
The same as Cole did. However, I know the man responsible for William's death. It is the sheriff.
That jackal. Anyway, don't expect words of gratitude from me, Mr. Holmes. Your truth changes nothing.
Sir?
I have good news. No lowers are coming for you. You were poisoned.
What?
Zora sold you Jimson weed instead of jasmine. That was the cause of your hallucination. She wanted revenge.
It doesn't change anything. Look, the lowers were guiding her. I deserved it.
I went to the warehouse and I know what happened. You are guilty of a poorly chosen observation point, but not of William's death. Your only choice was to run or die with him.
That's what I should have done. I should have died with my brother.
Your quarter doesn't need another wretched man. You must keep living. For your brother's sake.
But how Zora looked at me? I have no right to move on after what happened.
She might not be ready to forgive yet, but don't give up. You can only earn Zora's forgiveness by being alive.
That's not as easy as it sounds.
Don't waste the life you have on something that can't be undone.
Magician's hat. I believe that's everything now. This guy waiting by the cab, is that a taxi?
Got a spot in mind.
French Quarter, and get us there fast.
I'm not used to this warmth and humidity. Hopefully our Arneson has a shady garden.
You know, Watson, the opulent mansions and stifling heat remind me of my time in the Mediterranean.
Corona does sound rather magical. Do you think you shall ever return?
I don't know. That place was home to some of my greatest memories and some of my...
That big house up top right.
lowest moments.
I like how some the NPCs are actually not saying anything. It's like Simish. Clano. Not even a word said.
Lord help me.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right? What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Waiting for someone, Eula?
Yes, sir. My brother Davy. He works for Mr. Arneson in that mansion yonder. Been 5 days now since I last heard from him.
Come now, why all the tears?
Something happened to Davy. I feel it in my bones.
Do you think he may have left the premises?
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's smart in some ways, but he can't talk. Not a word. He's pure and kind.
Fear not. We will look for your brother. One presumes this gate is locked. Is there any other way inside?
There's another entrance through the stables you could try. That's where I meet Davy normally, but I couldn't get in. See, I couldn't find the key. It wasn't in its usual spot. Please hurry, sir. Find him for me.
Find him for me. Chapter 4 was a short chapter.
Please, Lord, protect my brother.
A very quick run up here, then run this way. See if there's any side cases that they might do. Good lord, it's hot. So the French Quarter's more, let's say, residential. Big houses and spaces.
I rather wish my lockpicks had not been lost in the river.
Along with all our clothes, books, tea.
I'm looking for key.
This must be the key to the stables. Poor animal has been suffering for days.
It's dehydrated, Holmes. Without water, it will die.
Mr. Arneson's cab is still here.
So what's happened inside?
Cayenne pepper. Half empty. Or as Watson would say, half full. This might be useful.
At least that's one life saved.
There you go, boy. Loads of shit though behind it. I'm not dealing with that. Look at the exterior. I'll go to the maid at the gate.
You did it. You're inside? Have you seen Davy?
Not yet, miss, but we are on it.
Please, look for my little brother. Sir, something bad's happened. I can feel it.
No way in.
So look around again.
Do you smell
Wait.
that, Holmes? Something bad happened here.
I know. Be prepared for anything. There's blood here.
Been dragged. I'd say it towards the bayou. So, go to the bayou first.
Size 10, the owner's footprints were shallow. Size 10, the heels were sinking into the ground. Look here, Doctor. 2 sets of footprints left by the same person, yet they vary in depth. What do you conclude?
Perhaps they arrived empty-handed, but left carrying something heavy.
Precisely. We'll make a detective of you yet, Watson. More boot prints.
Fingers.
These fingers were severed with a single clean stroke, but I don't see the thumb or middle finger. Luxurious shoes, size 9.
Little handprints. Big handprints.
Look, Watson, animal prints. I wonder what kind. Boots, size 10. A scrap of silk, soft and elegant. More boot prints. A trail of wax leads to the door. The candle was burning when it fell. Someone smaller walked over these boot prints.
With bare feet. Blood.
The bent end of this candlestick has blood on it. A few drops of blood, but not from a mortal wound.
Oh,
Mr. Arneson with his prey. Someone was bleeding, but it doesn't look lethal. Burnt papers, now completely unreadable.
just ignore the body in the room, Watson.
Watson, would you please lend me your medical expertise?
I'll do my best.
Stabbed.
A deep stab reached the man's heart. Clean edges suggest a sharp blade, but the wound is too wide for an ordinary knife.
Sacrificial.
The hand can bend freely. Rigor mortis has passed. His corneas are already clouded. Hay on his trousers suggests a gardener or groom. This man has been dead for a week. The result of a sharp object piercing his heart.
You are mostly right, but I would bet he died 5 days ago. Heat and humidity will have accelerated the decomposition.
It's more likely that because of the testimony to her outside. Oh, fuck me, you've got another one. This whole house is at it.
Tea for two. An odd glimpse of normalcy amid the horror. A used kitchen towel. I will need your help one more time, Doctor.
Stabbed.
An enormous blow shattered her ribcage. Blooded, broken nails. The poor woman tried to put up a fight.
Oh. She got fucking stabbed with this.
Extremely sharp and deadly. A wound like this could only be dealt by a man of incredible strength.
And cruelty.
Nearly got them all. Let's see what the rest of them say. Possibly, but he wasn't bludgeoned to death. Well, kind of. He's gonna have the meat cleaver in his hand, isn't he? We'll go meat cleaver. It's wide for a normal blade. Dragged a pig. What's that? Oh, obviously there's be bits of blood. They dragged another one. Right, it's okay. So they killed him with the candlestick. Dragged his body out. Threw the fucker out. It's gotta be that because it's fucking. What's the third one? I won't say. Yeah, I won't say it. They threw it out, or else that would have stayed in, wouldn't it? Oh, they picked it up here. Okay, let me go hatch it then, because they picked that up in the kitchen. What's the next one? There is hay on that guy, so it's got to be that. Oh, what? Okay, so that's right. That's. Oh, that one was wrong. Oh, right, yeah. Because of the hatchet. This one was wrong as well. Oh, yeah, he didn't drop it. There. Come on. Where's that first one? Oh, what's that fourth of that? I don't think that'll be right. Oh, still all wrong. Because I'm missing some stuff, aren't I? That's why. Do I have to go out? For more? It's inside the mansion, yes. Need to get in there, really. Was there stairs? Was that part there? Yo, duh. Fucking hell. Idiot.
Note the blade, Watson.
Oh, yeah.
A curved dagger, probably of Persian or Indian origin. 9 or 10 inches, I'd say.
Arneson and Davy seem to have got along well. He looks more like a son than a servant. Arneson and Davy, 1881.
Raccoon.
Fauna of Louisiana. Full of things that bite, no doubt. New Pied Piper. Foreigners missing in New Orleans.
Oh, I fulfilled it all now.
A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson. A dull book about local geology. Even I'd struggle.
By a genius. Lots of stuff on the floor.
What I wouldn't give for a nice bath right now, Holmes.
Right, I can solve it now. Where am I going wrong? Okay. So yep, the cat is probably coming with that knife because the candle comes from there. So it comes in with the knife. Comes out with the candlestick and the knife. Yep, it's with the that's in the candlestick. Stabs him with the knife. Bollocks. Which one's that? So there's nothing in his hand. Someone does that in fear.
An intruder entered through the back door at night, leaving mud traces in the hallway. Without being noticed, they picked up a candlestick and struck the man in the chair from behind. In the kitchen, 2 people were drinking tea, the workman and cook. They were startled by the noise of a falling body and went to investigate the parlor. The workman tried to subdue the intruder but was stabbed by the attacker's knife. Judging by the wound, it was a curved blade. The cook panicked and fled back to the kitchen. The intruder followed, but since their blade was stuck in the workman, they used the meat cleaver on the table to kill her. Someone smaller arrived and discovered the carnage. They dropped the candlestick in horror and ran for safety to a room down the hallway. Meanwhile, the intruder returned to his first victim and dragged their stunned body away from the fireplace and out into the garden.
So that person's tied.